and set up this thing to your Wi-Fi?
I know my Wi-Fi password.
Yeah, so we started, the module we're doing now is flooring, we're framing floors. So we went from being in the classroom pretty much all day long, doing things with calculator or drawing, to actually
getting on your hands and knees.
We're building something once we're done, and it's like maybe 12 feet by 8-9 feet, something like that, each one. So it's like a small room. We have to build it and then take it apart, because the wood we reuse. So you're building something.
And welcome, happy
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim lavotenu vayamim hahem b'azman hazeh. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim v'kimanu v'higianu l'azman hazeh, l'azman hazeh. Amen. Ma'oso Yeshuati l'chana l'shabeach, tikom beit tefilati l'sham toda l'sabeach, le'kachim abeach mitzoram nabeach, azimor b'shir lizmor Chanukah Candlelighting, azimor b'shir lizmor Chanukah Candlelighting.
Looking at the candles, it's amazing to think another year has passed since we were together doing this, and when we want to think for a moment of what Chanukah actually offers us, it should remind us that in actual fact the Jewish people are unique. And I say that because if we look at the history of the Maccabees who fought the Greco-Syrians to take control of the temple, what they were fighting was, at the time, all the peoples of the world, they were all religious. The only thing was that they were polytheists, that they followed different gods. And the Jews were the only ones that didn't follow a specific god. They were monotheists. And this, of course, for the Greeks was very confusing. And thus, what the Greeks decided to do is that they weren't going to expel the Jews or kill the Jews like later on happened in history. But in actual fact, what they wanted to do was stop them practicing their religions, and then with knowing that after the second generation of any group not practicing their religious rituals, ultimately what would happen is Judaism would cease to exist. That, of course, didn't happen. The Jews stood firm. The Maccabees rose up, a small group of untrained, unprofessional, and ill-equipped people who fought the well-equipped, much larger army of the Greeks. And, of course, after 25 years of fighting, wasn't a quick fight. After 25 years of fighting, they finally won and took back control of the temple. They rededicated it, and then, of course, they lit the candles, they relit the menorah. And I'm going to leave you with a thought tonight, because we'll carry on tomorrow night and the nights after, that in actual fact, while the Maccabees were incredible warriors, they were the ones that fought the first ideological war in history up until then. You remember that, Daniel, when we started it? There hadn't been an ideological war ever fought, so this was a very new thing. So they were wonderful warriors, but they were terribly corrupt politicians. And that, of course, will continue on with tomorrow night and the nights after to see actually what happened. In the meantime, from Shaare Zedek to you, from this family to you, we wish you all a Chanukah Sameach, a happy Chanukah.
Chanukah
Chanukah
Sameach.
Sameach.
Chanukah Sameach.
You have any other songs?
We have lots of songs.
We have
to
lots
sing.
of songs.
Off you go.
Okay,
Lots of
off we
songs?
go. Pick one.
Mi amalav v'rat Yisrael atamine.
Ein Nechodor Yakum Magibor Goel. Mi Amalel Burat Yisrael atamine. Ein Nechodor Yakum Magibor Goel. Shma Bayamim Ha'em Bazman Hazeh. Bazman
Makavi
Hazeh.
Moshiach ufodeh. Uvyamenu olam Yisrael. Yitaken yakum beyigael. Burat Yisrael atamine. Ein Nechodor yakum magibor goel.
Good one.
Chanukah Sameach.
Chanukah Sameach.
Okay.